Hello guys, how are you? The Yeti is back. He's back in English. And guys, I want to do very natural video where I'm not preparing anything in particular. I want to be able to share my daily life with you. It can be fitness advices, can be a vlog during my day, being in Valencia. I am currently in Valencia, but can also be around the world, traveling, or wherever I am. Also, I want to do some video, maybe ASMR, to help you to sleep. As I remember, the last video I did was good because I had good comment from you guys. Also, I'm here in front of the camera to say to everyone that I love you. At the end of the day, without you being here watching, we creators are nothing. So just thank you for that. Thank you for the new people coming. And yeah, sorry if you feel that it's not perfect. I try to not prepare anything, as I said at the start. So my English is my English is not perfect. It's like a kind of Franglish. I do speak Spanish and French, but I think English is the best language to be able to be understood by everyone, the most people. Yes, I said maybe it's good to do some Instagram stuff, and I will still continue to do Instagram, but I wanted also to share more intimacy, like what I eat, what I watch when I am in front of the TV, what I do in my maybe gym routine. Also, I play paddle. So yeah, just sharing some things and spending more time in my intimacy with you guys. So yes, now I'm about to cook. You know, I have to clean a little bit this, and then I will cook something very healthy. And yes, I'm gonna cook, and we come back together. Okay? So guys, basically for the cooking part, I still have some rest of yesterday. So rice, zucchini. I'm gonna do some chicken now because I like to cook the meat and eat like hot. And but basically, in terms of what I eat, of food, I'm very easy guy. I used to repeat almost every day my carbs, my veggies. First of all, because I have some issue in my digestive system. So I used to have SIBO. I just finished an antibiotics treatment, and I'm still not seeing I'm not feeling better. So, like for example, I drink coffee here or at the bar, and it's very painful to me. Basically, that's why I found that the food who I can digest the most easily without having pain when I go to sleep and everything like that. So that's why I like to repeat. But I change. Sometimes I eat some red meat. I don't like fish, so it's sad, but it is what it is. So I eat all the meat, especially in majority chicken that I bought in the fresh market, and same for the red meat. I try to buy also my eggs to a friend who has chicken in his farm. So yeah, I like to buy good products to know that if I have some problem, I know it's not coming from the food. Okay, maybe I can do some other mistakes, but my food is clean. So yes, let's cook and then we together. Look guys, how beautiful is this chicken. You can tell I bought from the market. Very fresh, very good color, and I can tell because I'm telling you, I eat this every day. The flavor is just amazing. Also, I have some rest of picanha. Very beautiful meat, almost no fat. It's amazing, amazing guys, I'm telling you. And you know, one thing I feel like is in Spain or even France or Italy, like in Europe, you have good quality of product. Can be veggies, can be meat. Because I travel a lot, and I see in some country the lack of the quality of some products. And
Of course, depending on where you live, you cannot have access to that. So that's why I'm very grateful to live here in Spain and to have this quality of veggies, of meat, of eggs. And for me, it matters a lot. And the older I get, the more I try to select the best product, you know.
Okay, everything is cooked. This was from yesterday, so some rice, some banana. Here we have the chicken I just cooked, and inside a lot of veggies like zucchini and some other stuff. So here we are. I put some lights like this. It will be easier for you to, let's say, to see. Yeah, so basically I wanted to tell you something, you know. As I said, I'm not gonna prepare anything, but still I like to share some experience with you. So basically, why I try to eat like that? You see, carbs, protein, and veggies. Because during 4 or 5 years, I was almost not doing a keto diet, but like kind of, let's say, how you say, paleo diet. Basically, I was almost eating no carbs, so no rice, no pasta, no potatoes. I was almost eating only meat, chicken, pork, eggs. So protein, fat, but not carbs. And I was feeling good because I was having less problem in terms of my stomach. But the thing is, every time I was going to do like a blood test, man, my cholesterol was very high, and the doctors told me you have to lower your cholesterol, and I'm not taking any steroids product, whatever, who can influence that. So it was directly coming from my food, from what I was eating, and I knew that I was abusing, because of course if you don't eat carbs, of course you will have the necessity of eating more quantity of protein, and that was my problem. Some days I was able to eat maybe 12 eggs, which is too much. You can eat 3, 4, depend of how big you are and what is your activity. But I think everything is good if you control. You have to find balance. That's the word. So after seeing several doctors, I decided to balance again my food, and I'm feeling better. I want to say, but I have more pain because the carbs is not always easy to digest. But rice is the best for me in terms of how I feel. So you have to find what is good for you, and that is personal because everyone is different. But we are all different, but the thing is we are also all human. So it's important to balance in life in general, to balance, to have your carbs, your protein, your veggies, and it helps to have good health, you know. Also, what I was about to say is, depending of how much you do some sport, that's what I want to say. Maybe you go 4 times a week at the gym, but after you run, after you play volley, paddle, tennis, football, whatever, you have to adapt what you're eating depending of how much you're gonna burn in terms of calories. So that's why, for example, I eat very low sugar. I'm not very fan of sugar, and if I eat sugar sometimes, it's more like fruit. So now my mother actually told me you may try when you go to play paddle, because sometimes I was feeling bad, I was feeling like dizzy, and she said you may try, especially when you do a lot of cardio, like sugar, like fast sugar, like protein bar, chocolate things, or something with miel, honey. So anyway, just sharing my advice. Now let's eat, and yes, I see you after. Almost finishing my meal, I feel better. I want to take advantage of the fact that I was speaking about nutrition to speak about training. also this channel can serve, as I said, for anything. So what's the main goal also of sharing my daily routine is you to be able to understand how I am training, how I am evolving in my training, how I choose to train depending of what are my goals. Because for example, now I'm playing a lot of paddle tournaments, so you don't train the same when you prepare for a powerlifting competition as when you play football or when you play paddle. You know, you have to adapt and to prioritize, and also maybe to adjust the quantity of training days. You know, you cannot work out every day if you play paddle 3 times a week, you know, because if not, literally your legs are destroyed, your knees, and you don't play the same. So I'm not a professional paddle player, but I dedicate time to it to enjoy with my friends. So even if I'm not a professional when I play, I want to do my best. So for it, I have to put all the chance in on my side, you know. So yes, sharing this type of training on the gym maybe will help you, and at the end of the day, that's the goal. That's what I wanted to tell you. Also, if you have any question, any topic about the way you want to talk, do not hesitate to tell me in comments. Actually, I don't know what will be the repercussion in terms of view, like, whatever, but you're free to ask, and also let's make evolve this channel into something interesting and who can help people, you know. And as the topic is free here, feel free also to ask, and I will be very happy to be able to answer your question. We can also do a FAQ, because maybe you want me to speak more about my private life, about, I don't know, just let me know. To finish, this is my dessert, some grape. I was trying to find the word. It's not easy, you know, when you speak 3 languages at the same time. I'm not showing off, saying that, oh, I'm good, I speak 3 languages, but when you speak daily 3 languages, at least for me, it's not easy, because your brain is programmed to speak, let's say, Spanish, then French, then English. And sometimes you want to start a sentence as you will start the same sentence in Spanish. And it's kind of confusing sometimes. But it's still good and better to speak 3 languages than only 1. So even if sometimes it can be confusing, the important thing is you to understand. Also, tell me if you don't understand me. Maybe I have to speak chill, slowly, and yeah, I hope you can understand me. You know, that's a fun fact. We speak sometimes with some friends who are like native English speaker, and I said to them, "You're very lucky." And one of them told me, "I think you're even more lucky." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because as an English native speaker, we don't have to make the effort to speak another language. You, as a French or whatever other language you born, you have to make the effort. And making the effort, always when you do a great effort, you have a reward. And the reward is speaking not just 1, but 2 and 3 language, what makes you more intelligent. And sometimes I feel like speaking more language makes you more intelligent, not just because you are able to communicate with people who are come from another country, but also because in the way you are speaking, I don't know how to express that, and that's why I like this type of channel, because it's natural. But the way you express yourself, depending of which language you're gonna speak, say a lot about you. And in sometimes in, remember, you speak in French, the way of speaking is very different as you speak in Spanish. Even if you say, oh, it's a Latin language, it's the same, but no. So I feel that when you speak a new language and you're able to talk and to answer and make conversation, you also learn, and you kind of have a different personality in each language you're speaking. I speak in French, I'm a French Fabian, but when I speak in Spanish, I'm the Spanish Fabian. And it comes with all the culture and what you have behind. Maybe I'm too much, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I don't know. I think every language gives you something different, and the vibe is different, and yeah. So that's my point of view, but by far, language are something who fascinate me. Yes. Next one I want to speak is Italian. I've tried to learn it in Duolingo, but I've stopped. That's not good. But at least everything I've learned, I remember. So it's good. It's better than nothing. Well, guys, this is the end of the video. Just tell me if you like this type of natural videos. And yes, if you liked, give me a like, share, follow if you don't follow, and please give me your opinion. I think we can do better if you give your opinion and then give me some advices, and we'll speak about whatever you want next time. I appreciate your time being here watching. Take care. I love you, man. Ciao. Bisous.